If you're looking for a great exercise to really start strengthening your hips, this is a perfect one for you. Now, this is definitely not one where if you're feeling like you have a lot of weakness or you have any pain, you don't want to be working on this one quite yet. But if you're ready for sort of that advanced exercise, here you go. I affectionately call it the hip burners because that is exactly what it does. With this, it's a series of 4 different exercises that you're going to be doing 10 repetitions of in series, and then trying to repeat that entire series with a goal of 10 repetitions. So that is a lot of repetitions on each leg and results in a lot of burning in those hips. It's not unusual for people to only be able to tolerate maybe 1 or 2 sets of the entire series before they need a break. So don't worry if that's where you're starting and you need to work up to the other numbers. So what you're going to be doing is lying down on your side. You want to have your bottom knee bent and hips stacked on top of one another. This helps keep your pelvis nice and stable. Think about your belly button being pulled in towards your spine and angled slightly down towards the floor. That also locks in that pelvis. First motion, you're going to take a straight leg and raise it up towards the ceiling, and it should feel like it's almost going slightly behind you to really get the right angle, and you want toes pointing straight ahead. Do 10 of these leg raises called hip abduction. And then the next motion, you're going to have a bent top leg and do donkey kicks. So you're just going to extend that hip back behind you only as far as you can without losing the rotation of your body and without arching your back. Now, what you'll notice with these exercises is I also keep a hand on that top hip. That really helps me monitor my position to make sure that I'm not cheating some of these motions a little bit. So after 10 of these donkey kicks, the next motion, we're going to have a straight leg and you're going to rotate from the hip so that toes are pointing up and then down. That counts as 1 rotation. Do 10 hip rotations. Again, making sure that your pelvis and back are staying really nice and stable through all of this. And then finally, you're just going to hold up in the air for 10 seconds. And it's going to seem like a long 10 seconds, especially the further you get into the exercise. With doing this, you should feel a nice burn in the back of the hip.